Deep within the serene woods bordering Bear Brook State Park in Allenstown, New Hampshire, lies a haunting enigma that has plagued investigators for decades, a haunting tale that begs for closure and resolution. It all began on a fateful day, May 9, 2000, when the spine-chilling uncovering of skeletal remains concealed within overturned metal barrels rocked the tranquility of the surroundings. Inside lay the silent remnants of two young girls, their story echoing with tragedy and unspeakable horror. This eerie discovery echoed a grim pattern from 1985, where another metal barrel yielded the remains of a woman and a young girl, both victims of brutal, blunt force trauma, a pattern veiled in darkness, leaving the identities of these lost souls obscured. Despite the relentless passage of years, investigators refused to let the memory of these unknown victims fade into obscurity. Amidst this grim tableau emerged a name that sent shivers down spines: Terry Rasmussen, a man enveloped in aliases, a serial killer whose gruesome legacy spanned states, a web of violence ensnaring at least 6 lives, weaving a tapestry of deceit that traversed decades. Forensic science offered a glimmer of hope, identifying the woman and 2 of the young girls as Marlyse Honychurch and her daughters, Vaughn and Sarah McWaters. Forensic science also forged a DNA link between the last remaining unidentified child found in 2000 and Rasmussen. She was in fact the daughter of the infamous killer, a mere toddler at the time of her demise, her presence hauntingly entwined with the lives of the other 3 victims. Their connection to Rasmussen began with Marlyse's last sighting in La Puente, California, on Thanksgiving Day before disappearing with Rasmussen and her daughters, never to be seen again. The mysterious child was described as being 3 feet 10 inches tall, with fine, brown, slightly wavy hair and a noticeable overbite. Authorities believe she was between 2 to 4 years old. Yet, her origin story eluded investigators, hinting at a childhood spent in northern inland regions, northern New Hampshire, Vermont, or perhaps even farther inland, a poignant clue yearning to be pieced together. It remains unclear how she was associated with Marlyse and her daughters, or who her mother was, but it is estimated that they all died at the same time between 1978 and 1984. Rasmussen's life was a dark labyrinth, a tumultuous narrative spanning from Colorado to California, a life marked by abuse, manipulation, and a string of disappearances. His association with Marlyse Honychurch in California in 1978 laid the groundwork for a series of chilling events that culminated in the desolate barrels at Bear Brook. Under the pseudonym Bob Evans, Rasmussen dated Denise Bowden, who mysteriously vanished from Manchester, New Hampshire, post-Thanksgiving in 1981, along with her 6-month-old daughter. Authorities suspected Rasmussen murdered Bowden in California, although her body was never found. Bowden's disappearance wasn't reported, as her family believed she left due to financial woes. Throughout the early 1980s, Rasmussen assumed custody of Bowden's daughter referred to as Lisa, posing as her father. A series of aliases, charges, and abandonments followed. Curtis Kimball in 1985 faced driving under the influence charges and child endangerment in California. Adopting the guise of Gordon Jensen, he left Lisa at an RV park in Scotts Valley in 1986. Arrested as Gary Mockerman in 1988 for stealing a vehicle, Rasmussen received a 3-year sentence for child abandonment. After parole in 1990, he vanished again. Resurfacing in December 1999 as Larry Vanner, Rasmussen married California-based chemist Yoon Soon June in an unofficial ceremony in 2001. Tragedy struck when June went missing in June 2002. Her body discovered buried in cat litter within their home, a victim of blunt force trauma to the head. Rasmussen's no-contest plea in 2003 led to a 15-year-to-life sentence for June's murder and dismemberment. Born in 1943 in Denver, Colorado, Rasmussen spent his formative years in Arizona and attended high school in Phoenix before enlisting in the U.S. Navy in 1967. Marrying in 1969, he had 4 children, residing in Phoenix and later Redwood, California. His family recounted instances of his physical abuse, leading to his wife leaving him in 1975 following an aggravated assault arrest. Their last sighting of Rasmussen was around December 1975 or 1976, accompanied by an unidentified woman. Traversing the United States, he often worked as an electrician for oil and gas companies, and in New Hampshire he was employed at the Wyombeck Mill. His New Hampshire period witnessed 3 arrests in 1980 for writing a bad check, theft, and diverting electric current. Records show a woman named Elizabeth Evans as his wife during his time in New Hampshire, possibly the adult victim Marlyse Honychurch found in the Bear Brook barrel. Rasmussen's demise in prison in 2010 at age 67 left a chilling uncertainty, a question mark hanging over potential further victims. His presence during several New Hampshire disappearances and ongoing investigations connecting him to California murders added to the suspicions surrounding him. In the midst of Rasmussen's dark history, the story of the unidentified child lingered, an echo resonating through his disturbing past. A child robbed of identity, yearning to reclaim her name from the chilling depths of an unsolved mystery, a beacon of hope amidst the surrounding darkness. If you possess any information leading to the identification of this young girl, the last unidentified victim found in the Bear Brook barrels, please contact the New Hampshire State Police at 603-223-3856. This unknown child deserves to be granted her long-awaited identity.